Welcome to the Uplevel Your Life, Decode Your Reality with Soul Codes session, where I'll be sharing the codes or energies from the Soul Purpose System each fortnight on Thursday, New Zealand time, 11 a.m. in the Future Transcendence Community Facebook group. I'm Corinda Taylor from Future Transcendence, and I'm a Level 2 certified Oracle in the Soul Purpose System by Ariella Juno Indigo, to empower people to identify and align with their life purpose. In these sessions, I'm firstly going to share information about the soul code for that particular session. And secondly, I'm going to share knowledge and questions for you to reflect and pause on related to the energy of the code, to empower you to bring about positive results in your life. The reflection part of these sessions is to embrace the divine feminine and to hear wisdom from your soul. Then you can bring in the masculine to take action, and this will bring about changes in your life. The Soul Purpose System is 5,000 years old from the Atlantean times, and it's based on the book of creation, the Sefer Yetzirah. And it's a system that's been brought forward to modern day to help with humanity's evolution. There's 22 codes in the system, and they are in everything, including your DNA. I'll randomly select one code each fortnight, and this will be the relevant energy for that 2-week period. I invite you to relax, pause, and reflect on what you are creating with this energy. Your birth name is creating your reality and holds the keys to your higher calling, including your talents, challenges, goals, and soul destiny. You have specific soul codes you have brought in, and these can be seen in your life purpose profile. If you have your life purpose profile, then I ask you to refer to it as you learn about the codes and go even deeper. And even if a code isn't in your profile, there's wisdom to be gained from all codes because they are all in your DNA and in everything. And if you haven't got your life purpose profile, then simply email me at info@futuretranscendence.com and I'll send you your birth name profile so you can follow along with these sessions. I encourage you to participate by asking questions in the comments and share your insights with me as you engage with these energies in your life. Let's now explore the code for this session. So for today, I have drawn the soul code number 3, divine expression, and it's the Hebrew letter of Gimel. Firstly, let's begin by connecting you to the divine feminine, that place of calm and stillness within. When you relax, pause, and reflect, you open yourself up to more intuition and the whispers from your soul. When you create with the feminine, it asks you to just be. So what I ask you to do is a short heart meditation with me. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. I want you to imagine taking your focus and attention from your mind, imagining your forehead and dropping down into your heart. I want you to imagine a chamber in your heart. It's warm and inviting. It's safe and loving here. Imagine, sense, and see green and pink light all around you. Breathe into that space within your heart. Feel your heart expand with each breath. Breathe in love and breathe out fear. Breathe in compassion and breathe out doubts. Breathe in appreciation and breathe out disgust. Opening up your heart to hear messages for you as you listen with your heart today. Now coming out of your heart into your whole being and opening up your energy to hear messages for you as you listen today. Allow all of the energy of soul code number 3 to integrate with you. One more deep breath, and then on the count of 3, ready to absorb and listen. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with soul code 3, and here is the Hebrew letter on this card. So this is a card that, these cards come from Ariella Juno Indigo. She's created these, and I want you to absorb its energy into your being. See the symbol, feel the frequency of the number 3. Just take that in, absorb it. The symbols are very, very powerful. And these numbers hold frequencies. Okay. So what are the key features of this code? Well, the upsides is it's about teaching, communication, leadership, and intuition. The downsides of this code are there can be self-worth issues, shyness, hiding away and not expressing oneself. There can also be quite a lot of experiences on the polarity of when integrating poverty and wealth. So poverty things can show up and wealth things can show up, depending on what you're creating. It's also one of the master numbers in the system, and master numbers really strengthen that part of the chart wherever they are found. And they can actually also influence the other parts of the profile as well. So when this code comes up in challenge in a person's profile, there can be feelings of not being loved, not being worthy, and wanting to hide away from the world. There can also be communication challenges. When this code is in a talent or a positive frequency, people can become great master teachers and leaders and really have strong abilities to express themselves. People with a talent in this area can be the life of the party, and people like to be around them. Often people can really love to sing with this energy as well. And lots of celebrities and actors have this in their profile. And it's funny that, you know, I'm launching this today, and it's one of the codes I have in my profile. Okay, so there's 3 questions and themes that intuitively came through to me for you to explore, and I invite you to reflect and pause on in relation to the energy of this code. So the first question that I want you to think about is, what does leadership look like to you? I've worked in human resources as my corporate career, held leadership positions, I've been through leadership training, and, you know, I've supported many leaders in business as well. So I want to share a bit more background on leadership to get you thinking about what it is and what it looks like for you. There are different leadership styles, and a traditional style that unfortunately is still alive and well in business, and that is a more authoritative and coercive style. It aligns more with management, is more of this authoritative leadership style. And it's more about getting tasks done as quickly as possible and controlling others to get results. So this actually involves more masculine qualities, no surprises there. And we have been living in a masculine paradigm for a very, very long time. So the most effective leadership style is transformational leadership. And this has really only come about in recent times, because the divine feminine is being more embraced in business, and we're seeing more enlightened practices coming into business with the divine feminine. Some of the characteristics of this leadership style is having a vision, a higher purpose to achieve. And you know that teamwork makes the dream work, so you get people to voluntarily follow you, not by coercing them, because you've inspired them with your vision, and they naturally want to achieve that vision too. And these leaders, these transformational leaders, they're really interested in the motivations of their followers or their team and help them achieve their dreams too. So have a think about which leaders inspire you. They could be deceased or alive. What qualities do you like about them? Both Gandhi and Mandela had the 3 energy in their birth name. Remember, you too are a leader. You don't have to have a particular position or title to be a leader. Just by the way you lead your life is you being a leader. And you can inspire people to follow you. So today, reflect on your leadership style and what you want to do differently. Transformational leaders have a growth mindset and are interested in how they too can grow. Okay, so question 2, what have you been communicating? What is interesting about communications is there is a strong tendency towards telling others what to do. For example, giving instructions and criticizing others for something they didn't do, or they did it, but it wasn't in line with how you do it. So it involves telling. When you tell somebody what to do, their natural human response is to rebel and not to comply. It can lead to feelings of resentment and people getting oppositional too, and is a key reason why relationships break down. Feelings of resentment don't further the relationship and they actually block intimacy, and the result is that the relationship gets pushed away. This type of communication is a regular pattern with parents and their children, between primary partners, in primary relationships, and also between managers and their direct reports. Now, if you tallied up each day how much you criticised, judged, or instructed someone to do something, what would you notice? Now, one of the reasons why this pattern occurs is because there is a limiting belief present that criticising and instructing people on how to do things is necessary, because without it, the result will be chaos. Nothing will get done, your house will fall into disarray, etc. Now, this would be adopting a pessimistic view of human behaviour and the world. All souls that come into the world are not a blank canvas. They come in with their talents, challenges, goals, and purpose. If you truly want to shape behaviour of your children or have the intimate relationship you desire with your partner, what about setting the intentions for love and safety and role modelling the leadership abilities of optimism and determination, as these are qualities that can support people deal with uncertainty and support them with navigating life? If controlling and criticising others continues to be a pattern that the majority continue with, then the energies of bullying and criticising will continue to permeate for generations and generations to come. So a different form of communication that guides and supports people is coming from a place of curiosity and asking questions. You can find out what's happening in the other person's reality. Support them to generate their own insights on what is going on. Connect them with their own motivations and talents and how they can achieve something. So go ahead and be curious about what you've been communicating. Let's move on to question 3. Are you hiding your light and staying small? You didn't come here to play safe and hide your light under a bushel. And this reminds me of Marianne Williamson's quote. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So let those words sink in. What OOCZ experience do you need to have to shine bright? And if you want to know what a OOCZ is, it's an out of comfort zone experience. So write and journal what comes through to you intuitively when you reflect and pause on these questions and the energy of soul code number 3. Now, the music that comes through to me as a theme song for this code is Celebration by Kylie Minogue. So I suggest you go listen to that and express yourself. Get up and sing and dance. I'd love to hear your comments on this session and look out for the next Uplevel Your Life, Decode Your Reality with Soul Code session on Thursday each fortnight. If you would like to have a life purpose briefing with me, because this system is very deep, I share the link in the comments. Here's to living your best life.